everyone. So today I will recreate the makeup look from Selena from the Kids' Choice Awards, and I will recreate it with Drugstore products. So if you want to see how it looks, then please keep on watching. So first I will start with foundation, and for this I will use the Maybelline Dream Satin Liquid makeup. I will just put a little bit of it on my fingers. And then on my skin, and then rub it into my skin. I like to do it with my fingers because then it gets more even. Forget a little bit here. Alright, so then I will take my concealer. I use the Superstay 24 Hour from Maybelline and just apply it under the eyes to lighten up this area a little bit, around the nose and the mouth, and a little bit to highlight on the nose. And if you have some blemishes, you can also put it on there. And then tip it in with your fingers. And I also like to put a little bit on my eyelids, and I use a concealer sometimes as an eyeshadow base. It helps the eye makeup to stay in place. And also a little bit on my lips, because I will put on some lipstick later on, and it will stay longer if you have a little bit of base underneath, like concealer. Alright, so now the foundation is done, and we will go on to set the makeup now. And for this I will use the Catrice Skin Finish Compact Powder and a big brush like this, and just apply it all over the face. And I apply it a little bit more on my T-zone here, because I get quite oily there. Then Selena was wearing very light cheeks, so just a little bit of bronzer and a little bit of blusher, and I will use the Essence Sun Club bronzer for brunettes, and just apply a tiny amount underneath my cheekbone. And blend it in with the brush. I'm using a blusher brush from Yves Rocher. The other brush was a powder brush from Yves Rocher. And Selena always has this dark, shiny skin, so I will also apply a little bit of bronzer here to look a little bit tanned. Okay, and for the blush I will take Catrice Defined Duo Blush 030 Pink Grapefruit Shake, and I use the same brush again, just put a little bit on it and smile, blend it out. So now I'm finished with my skin and I will start with the eyes. And she was wearing this beautiful blue makeup on the eyes, and as I said, I will use cheap products. I will use the palettes from H&M. First I will use the Eyeshadow Palette from H&M and then the Glittery Eyeshadow Palette. And of course I will take this blue here. And from this normal eyeshadow palette I will take this blue. So I will start and I will apply it with the brush which came in the palette. Just put a little bit of color on it. It's this blue and it looks really nice. And apply it all over the eyelid. Also on the other one. Okay, and then I will take the other color from the Glittery Eyeshadow Palette from H&M. It's really glittery, so don't take too much. So I use this blue here, and I will also apply it with the brush from the box. Just a little bit. And take it over. Then I will take another brush to create a little blending here in the crease, and for this I will just take a little bit of this glittery blue color again on a blender brush and put it into the crease and blend it out a little bit. Also on the other eyelid. Okay, then Selena is wearing a black eyeliner, of course, and for this I will take the Catrice Eyeliner pen and just put the line on the upper lid. So if you have applied the eyeliner on both lids, I will take a black Kohl pencil, and I take the one from Gosh and just apply a little bit on the lower lash line. It doesn't have to be perfect because we will smudge it out. Then take a blending brush and blend it in. If we have done this, we take again the Kohl pencil and put it on the waterline. Then we just need some mascara. For this I will take the Max Factor 2000 Calorie. It looks like this. Put on a lot of mascara. You can also use false lashes, but I don't feel like using false lashes today, so I will stay with the mascara. And just a little bit of mascara which is left on the brush on the lower lashes. That's it. Then we will go on to the eyebrows, and I will use the Catrice Eyebrow Set and a brush for eyebrows, and I will use the darker color because Selena has quite dark eyebrows, and just fill in mine. So now we're finished with the eyebrows and go on to the lips. And for the lips I will use a natural lip liner from Catrice Lip Designer. Just go around the lips. And then for color I will apply a little bit of peach color. This is number 285 from L'Oreal. And as you can see it's quite shiny, so I will just put a little bit on my finger and tip it into my lips. This will also help to stay the color longer. And you don't get so much color on your lips as if you rub it in. And for a little bit of shine I put on Bourjois Effect 3D lip gloss in a nice pink. All over the lips, and that's the finished look. From Selena Gomez from the Kids' Choice Awards with cheap makeup products from the Drugstore. And I hope you liked it. And yeah, if you want to see more looks like that, then please leave a comment below. So see you soon, bye!